Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you some GCSE revision tips, especially as the exams are literally a month away. First thing is don't leave your revision last minute. This one is so important. I don't think I can stress how important it is to start now, especially as you only have a month along. If you revise as you go along, it's better than just doing everything the night before, because then you're going to end up cramming everything in. Your brain won't be able to process it, and then you'll be stressed because you haven't had enough time to revise it. Next one is create a timetable for when you are going to revise each subject. This is very important because then it forces you to follow that schedule and then make sure you're spending enough time per subject. And make sure you prioritize your core subjects like maths, English, and science because for maths and English, if you fail them, then you'll have to resit, and that is quite long. The next one, try to be organized, making sure you know where everything is by keeping it in folders. It's easier to access your revision material, and then you be a lot more less stressed, or it'll be less daunting, right? To revise. So just making sure you've got all your notes ready to revise is very important. Next one, make sure you know what exam board you're doing because, for example, AQN Edexcel questions can be very different. So just make sure you know the exam board you're doing. This one is very important, doing lots of past paper questions per topic or just doing lots of past papers, because this really just makes you more confident as it gives you a gist of the papers and the question style. So, say you're behind on content, I would say just start the exam questions because what they could do, say last year they had a question and they're just going to change it slightly. They're not going to move away from the spec. It's always going to be questions, very similar questions each year. They can't make it completely different, can they? Mind maps and flashcards are very useful, especially for science. Say, for example, for I don't know, topic two for chemistry, if you just make a mind map, writing stuff down really does help, and having questions and answers on flashcards to test yourself really does help. This one is very important. Ask your teacher for your strengths and weaknesses so you know which topics to kind of focus on. Your teachers are there, take advantage of them. The next one is watch past paper walkthroughs on YouTube, especially for maths. This kind of helps you. If you're not understanding how to answer a question, you can just watch the video. I will be doing a few past paper walkthroughs for science and stuff like that, so make sure to stay tuned. This one is particularly for physics. Okay, so you get an equation sheet, but some people find it a bit difficult to rearrange it. So I would say just because we know 60% of the physics paper is doing maths, it's doing equation substitution. So if you know how to rearrange and if you know the units of each what's it called, each element of the equation, it will really make your life easier. And the last tip is to learn all core practicals for science, especially because the 6 markers are often based on these core practicals. So say, for example, in physics, the pulley or something like that, heating copper sulfate, these core practicals always come up in these longer answer questions, which could be the grade difference between a 5 and a 6. So it's very important you know the core practicals. And whenever you see a core practical, there are three things that you need to speak about. The independent variable is what you change in the experiment. So are you changing the metal? What are you changing? Then you have the dependent variable is basically what you measure in the experiment. Are you measuring the difference in temperature? What are you measuring? The speed? And then the control variable is what you keep the same in the experiment. Are you keeping the temperature the same? So just make sure you know these variables, and that's kind of how you go around answering these core practical questions. Yeah, so good luck everyone on your GCSEs. Make sure you start your revision now, and also for English, remember you're going to be given an entire booklet for English literature, and you have to just answer the question based on books you've done. Don't go and answer a completely different book. Just do what your school has done with you because every school does a different topic. But yeah, I hope that was helpful and make sure to subscribe, like, share, and hopefully I will be doing a few past paper walkthroughs for science and maths.